What's up guys, it's Fishingday Fishing, and today we're out on the lake, and this lake is known for ledges. There's a whole channel that runs all the way from the dam, starts all the way at dam, and stays on the right side of the lake. We're a little bit off of it, it's a little bit that way. But right here we have scanned a bunch of trees, like a bunch of trees right next to each other, and we've scanned a bunch of fish right next to each other on the trees. And we dropped the live scope and you could just see all the bait, and there, you can see fish just coming in and out of the bait trying to eat them. But yeah, see that big one in there? Right there. But yeah. Bunch of bait, guys. That's good. That's good. Find the bait, find the fish. We've seen a bunch of fish going in and out. And as you know, summertime's coming up. Or summertime's basically here. So the water temp's getting hot. It's 81 right now. So they're gonna be deep. And we gotta figure out how to fish deep to catch fish, man. So on the deck I have just got this new Halo rod. Paired this up with a Corrado DC. It's a Halo 7.4 cranking rod. Has a really big tip sensitivity, so it unloads a lot quicker when it hits and bangs up against trees and stuff. But I got a 15-foot crankbait, KVD, 5XD, little green, blue back with a sexy shad stripe. So I got that on the deck. Me and Dad got a big old swim bait for them big boys, just in case we run up on one of them. Got a all white bone, and Dad's got just a basic shiner.
Looks like a shiner, yeah, like a streaker.
And then also we got these bad boys. Got these Spro 1/2 ounce or half ounce white jig hair jigs. And yeah, throw those out the bottom. Crank them really fast, erratic. Mimics a shad when it's kind of fleeing and it's dead, kind of hurt when it's fleeing, so they'll go and munch it hopefully. But yeah, we're just gonna be scanning most of the day. We've already been doing it. We caught some, or we've found some fish a little bit. Hopefully we can get on them. But yeah, if we don't catch them here, we'll just move on to another spot. Just keep scanning, find what we can find, and then hopefully just catch them. That's all. I mean, that's the goal today. Find some fish in some deep water and cast out at them and catch them.
See if we can find some schools.
That's right. That's that one guy that fishes that tournament, or our tournaments. That's all he does is scan. But we just gotta get on it, boys. Summer bass fishing, ledges, deep water. We gotta find them. So let's get straight to it. We found a bunch of bait and we found some fish going in and out. So let's do it.
There's a lot of boats out here just kind of posted up. I wonder if they're having a tournament today.
I don't know. Yeah, he just scanned right there.
Isn't he out here like every day fishing?
Yeah.
Like literally every day he's out here fishing.
Yeah, for sure. All right, boys. Well, there's a bunch of boats in the open water. So yeah, let's get straight to it, guys. Hopefully, I want to catch them on some hair jigs. I've been really wanting to catch them on hair jigs. All right, guys. So we're on the first spot. And basically, what I'm doing is throwing this hair jig. And what you want to do is make it look like an erratic, dying shad or bait fish. So it's at the bottom, it's trying to flee, get away. So I'm just reeling it really quick and then just stopping it. Reeling it really quick, stopping it.
You see that? Just come into the picture. That thing just dove. Wow. Where you at?
Out there. Wow, what is that?
All big fish.
Oh my gosh. It's daunting because most of the time you don't catch anything.
Yep.
But
Biggins.
But when you do catch something, it's a lot and it's big.
We just gotta find a school. We gotta get into a school.
Yeah, just gotta find them. It's alright. Pushing us outside our comfort zone.
Huh?
Pushing us outside our comfort zone.
Yep.
You gotta learn it.
That's right.
You just have to. What's up, guys? Just a little like update. We're about like 45 minutes into it. Excuse this because I lost my hat. So basically what we're looking for is just fish that are suspended. They could be either suspended or they could be on the bottom. But we just found 3 good sized marks, and those are fish, and they're off the drop off of the ledge. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, expect a lot of different like switches of video, because we're gonna be moving a lot. We've already moved a good bit today, so we're gonna be moving a lot today. So just kind of expect some bunch of random clips of just fishing open water. What they say about deep fishing is you spend a lot of time graphing, you spend a lot of time fishing and not catching, but when you do catch something, it's big, and when you do catch something, there's usually a good bit of it around, so you catch a decent amount. Just gotta get on, just gotta get some bites. So let's do it.
Just gotta put this in the water out.
It sucks. Here comes the sun.
There's water hitting the tree. You're right. The tree. Water hitting the tree.
It'll happen for like 20 seconds and then it'll be done.
Yeah, well, that's 20 seconds is annoying. And it's
Yeah, well.
20 seconds I don't want to deal with.
What's up?
Not just having a great time in the rain.
Hey, me too, man. Where do I start, guys? Where do I start? I'm gonna start at quite possibly the worst day of fishing me and Dad have ever had, as far as weather goes and as far as fishing goes with the weather. Yesterday was probably the worst. It was horrible. But as you can see, we got the boat cover right behind me. It keeps raining off and on, and we have to keep putting it on and on. But it's actually cleared up pretty well. But yesterday, I'm just gonna run it down for you guys what we did yesterday. Yesterday we were expecting, it's literally summertime. The water temp yesterday was 80 degrees, and the water temp is pushing up, and it gets up to 90s area, and that's obviously when the fish start going deep. So me and Dad, we literally did nothing but scan for probably, I'd say like 3 hours. We didn't even do a whole lot of fishing, honestly. We probably sit at one spot where we saw some fish on the graph, and we take like 6 or 7 casts, and then that was it basically. And then we get up, pull the trolling motor up, start scanning some more. We probably scanned for a good 3 hours, and in that 3 hours we saw a couple fish under some logs. You could see the shadow of the log, and then you could see some bright dots in the shadow. So there's some, you can see some fish under the logs, and we dropped the live scope, so that was pretty cool to see them swimming around. But I was throwing nothing but a crankbait, 5XD, Strike King 5XD. I was really wanting to catch on a hair jig. I was throwing a hair jig. We had some big swim baits with us, and then that's kind of it for as far as ledge fishing. Oh, I also had a Carolina rig, so I was throwing that a little bit too. But I don't know. We went and hid under a little boat pavilion because it rained for a solid 20 minutes, just straight up downpour. So we had to run all the way over to the pavilion, and so we were talking with some locals actually, spread out actually. One of the guys that we've been contacting on Instagram, he fishes out there quite a bit. He's been saying that last year, during this time of the year, he was going out there and tearing them up on ledges. During this time of the year last year, he says he doesn't think they've been moving out quite yet, and they might be a little late on spawn, but I don't know. That's what one of the guys said. And to correspond with what that guy said, one of the guys yesterday that we met at the pavilion, he was saying that he doesn't think they moved out quite yet. Give it another month or so. Once it gets into June, deep into June, that they're gonna start moving. They'll be on every ledge you can scan over. So yeah, hopefully that happens. And then we're also fishing by some docks in this little cove. And one of the guys that lives on the lake, he was sitting there saying how the dam, they closed the dam up on the weekends, so there was no water. There was no water movement. There was no water flowing through the lake yesterday, and he says that tends to usually turn the fish off from biting. So I could see how I could see how the flow of the lake, how that could happen. So that was basically it. Wanted to show you guys how not every fishing trip goes as planned. It's not all catches, and you got to go through the rough times. You got to go through getting dumped on about 8 times, sitting there fishing, just wanting to fish and catch fish, and then you just get dumped on. The trials of fishing. Florida fishing, by the way, Florida. It could be bright and sunny out, and all of a sudden there's this huge dark cloud over your head dumping on you. So that, obviously, Florida, man, it gets you. But yeah, I just wanted to explain to you guys what we did. We were going out there full expectancy of finding a school of fish on a ledge and catching some. We've been really wanting to do that. We've been pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. Usually we like to fish the bank. Since it's that spawn season so far, we've been fishing the bank quite a bit. We've been getting a lot of luck on the bank. We've been getting some good fish on the bank. So, I mean, now is not the time anymore for bank fishing. Now they're pushing out, following the bait, following the shad, out on ledges. And that's where they're going to be. They're going to be deep water this summer. Once that water temp at the surface starts getting around 90 to 100 degrees, they're not going to be up there. They're not going to be shallow. They're not going to be right there. They're going to be all deep water. And we don't fish deep water that much. So we got to push ourselves outside our comfort zone. And we also have a tournament coming up on that lake here soon. I mean, probably 2 weeks. So we got to get ready. We got to be pushing ourselves, cranking, scanning, keep doing all that, because that's the only way you can find them deep. You got to use your graphs. You got to use your units. And we actually saw a lot of stuff, because the lake that we're on is nothing but timber. It was a pine forest, and they flooded it out, and so there's a bunch of stumps at the bottom, and really good structure for fish. So, yep, gotta catch some deep fish, man. Gotta push ourselves to what we're usually not fishing, and you gotta conquer it. I mean, these guys that are pulling in 20 plus pound bags, that's all they're doing. They're going out deep, throwing crap and catching consistent 6s and 7s. So you gotta do it. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is not an excuse for not catching fish. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep going. So, also, 2,000 subscribers we're giving away in SLX DC, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for me, hit that bell notification so you get notified when we upload some videos. And also, go follow our Instagram. because there's some cool pictures on there, and we're gonna be uploading some more pictures on there soon. So thank you guys for watching this video, and until then, keep slapping them.